Hello, my dear friends and patients. I'm Dr. Rena Loeb, Urologist, and today I want to talk about something that goes far beyond traditional medicine, something that connects your heart, your body, and your emotions. Love, sex, and hormones. They quietly shape how we feel, how we connect, and how we love. But few people realize how much one single hormone, testosterone, can influence all of it. When two people connect, it's not just chemistry in a metaphorical sense. It's real chemistry. The moment you feel attraction, your brain releases dopamine, norepinephrine, and phenylethylamine, chemicals that make your heart race and your skin tingle. At the same time, testosterone begins to modulate that response, determining the strength of your desire and your willingness to approach. Both men and women produce testosterone, though in different amounts. Balanced levels bring energy, confidence, and a natural openness to affection. Low levels cause fatigue, apathy, and loss of interest in intimacy. What's fascinating is that love itself can raise testosterone. Research shows that stable, affectionate relationships naturally enhance hormonal harmony, reinforcing dopamine and oxytocin, the chemistry of bonding. Your body is a living hormonal ecosystem, constantly adjusting. Chronic stress releases cortisol, and cortisol directly competes with testosterone. When cortisol remains high, your brain downregulates sex hormone production in order to survive. The result is low libido, irritability, anxiety, and even poor focus. That's why self-care is not luxury, it's biology. Sleep, nutrient-dense food, movement, and mindful breathing are not simple wellness cliches. They are hormonal interventions that restore equilibrium. Desire does not begin in the genitals, but in the brain, specifically in the hypothalamus, a small but powerful structure that controls hunger, sleep, and reproduction. Neurons there respond to both dopamine and testosterone, creating the spark of sexual motivation. Dopamine gives you curiosity and drive. Testosterone translates that drive into action. But if the brain becomes overloaded with artificial stimulation, constant scrolling, high-intensity pornography, or digital rewards, it adapts. It requires more and more dopamine for the same excitement. The result is tolerance and loss of sensitivity to real-world intimacy. Retraining the brain through mindfulness, physical touch, and real connection gradually rebuilds natural sensitivity and pleasure. Many young men today think they suffer from physical failure, when in reality, they face a neurological adaptation. Frequent pornography use rewires the brain to respond to pixels, not people. This is called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reshape itself according to habit. The good news is that neuroplasticity works both ways. Reducing or eliminating pornography for just a few weeks can reactivate genuine desire, stronger erections, and emotional intimacy. It's like rebooting a system that had frozen. Ancient traditions described sexual energy as creative energy, the same force that drives art, ambition, and purpose. Modern science partially confirms this. Brief periods of abstinence can temporarily elevate testosterone and dopamine, sharpening mental focus. But the goal is not repression, it's mastery. Learning to control your energy instead of being controlled by it. When you redirect sexual energy toward meaningful goals, you transform desire into vitality. Erectile dysfunction is not simply a mechanical issue. It is a multifactorial condition involving circulation, hormones, and psychology. Testosterone influences the production of nitric oxide, the molecule that relaxes blood vessels and allows proper blood flow to the penis. Low testosterone impairs this vascular function, making erections weaker or inconsistent. Emotional tension worsens the problem. Anxiety triggers adrenaline, constricting vessels and preventing the very relaxation required for arousal. That's why the best treatment combines medical evaluation, therapy, and pelvic floor training, exercises that strengthen the muscles controlling blood flow and ejaculation. Science also shows that the body responds best to short bursts of intense physical effort. Strength training and high-intensity interval workouts can increase testosterone naturally. Diet matters too. Foods rich in zinc, magnesium, omega-3 fats, and vitamin D are essential building blocks for hormones. Sleep, however, might be the most powerful booster of all. About 70% of testosterone is produced during deep sleep. Skipping rest is like shutting down your hormonal factory. In relationships, communication is medicine. Many couples look for chemical fixes before addressing emotional silence. Talking about fears, expectations, and fantasies lowers anxiety and restores intimacy. Studies show that open communication raises oxytocin, the trust hormone, and lowers cortisol, creating the perfect hormonal environment for connection and sexual satisfaction. A gentle touch, a shared laugh, and authentic empathy activate the same pleasure circuits as sex, but on a deeper emotional level. Men, take care of your prostate. This small gland plays a large role in sexual comfort and function. It contributes to semen production and affects the quality of ejaculation. Inflammation or enlargement can reduce flow and cause discomfort. Foods rich in lycopene, like cooked tomatoes, green tea, soy, and antioxidants help protect prostate cells. Regular exercise and proper hydration keeps circulation strong. After 45, annual checkups are vital for early detection and peace of mind. Love literally heals. Couples who share affection have stronger immune systems, lower blood pressure, and better hormonal balance. Oxytocin released through hugging or gentle touch decreases stress hormones and supports testosterone stability. That's why caring relationships often last longer and feel lighter. Your body interprets love as safety, and safety turns off the fight or flight response. Education is power. Unfortunately, sexual education is still full of myths and shame. True sex education is not about promotion, it's about understanding. Knowing how your body works reduces anxiety and prevents dysfunction. When young people learn about hormones, anatomy, and emotional responsibility, they grow into adults who connect with empathy instead of fear. 4 key chemicals compose the symphony of love. Dopamine fuels excitement. Oxytocin creates bonding. Serotonin gives calmness, and testosterone provides passion. When these 4 play in harmony, relationships thrive. When one falls out of tune, emotional balance collapses. Taking care of your physical and emotional health is like tuning an instrument. You perform better when every string is aligned. Modern sexual health is becoming integrative. Urologists, endocrinologists, psychologists, and physical therapists now collaborate to treat sexual disorders holistically. They measure hormones, analyze blood flow, examine sleep patterns, and address emotional well-being. New therapies, such as low-intensity shockwave treatment, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, and medically supervised hormone optimization, are showing promising results. Yet none of these technologies replace human connection. The foundation of wellness is still empathy, awareness, and trust. Love, sex, and testosterone are not separate entities. They're partners in an ongoing dance between body and mind. When your heart is at peace, your hormones follow rhythmically. When stress dominates, the dance stops. Taking care of your sexual health means taking care of your life. Pleasure, affection, and confidence are not superficial desires. They are biological needs tied to survival and happiness. So tonight, pause the scrolling, look into someone's eyes, and be fully present. Science shows that a simple gesture, a hug, a sincere compliment, a calm breath together balances hormones, lowers anxiety, and even strengthens immunity. Small acts of connection create measurable biochemical change. If this message helped you understand your body and your emotions a little better, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Together, we can break the silence surrounding sexual health with empathy, science, and truth. I'm Dr. Rena Loeb, and I invite you to care for your body with love. Because when science and emotion work together, healing becomes inevitable.